shit about monetizing. It doesn't mean shit to me, and I hate money. I hate people having something over you, or, you know, like if somebody gives you even $10, you feel like you owe them or you're indebted to them, and I feel awkward about that. I've always felt weird about money. But anyhow, everyone's like, oh, monetize, 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 and I was like, nope, don't want nothing to do with it, not interested. I'll have no problems with my friends making money on their channel, and I'll be there for it, like, no problem. I'll root you on and be there for you and be happy for your success, not a problem. And that's how it's always been with me. So when she was covering cash and I was over on her channel, who was doing all of the work? Marissa's not a web sleuth. She's not looking for facts. She's not deep diving, searching for answers. She likes it to be brought to her, right? And that's what I provided for her. So when I teamed up with AB and I stopped covering Cash's case so much, and also some shit popped off with her and the grandmother. The grandmother's a real nasty lady, unfortunately.
Seems to be a fucking trend.
She ended up getting into words with her. I kind of moved away from Marissa. I was doing my own thing with AB. And I remember a couple of times she would message me when I was on AB's panel, and she would be like, oh, well, are you going to come on my panel? People think that me and you are fighting. And I'm like, what? Who thinks we're fighting? I'm like, that's ridiculous. Why would we fighting? She was trying to get me to come back over to her channel, but I never did because I got so, wrapped up in Summer's case. I wasn't going to knock the flow of that. It was always moving. And it still is, Jody. Every day there's something else. These people don't stop. Don doesn't shut up. I can't even keep up with this guy. I'm like, holy shit, I can't even take a shower. He's already doing something else, So it got really heavy, and you move through it and you don't even realize how just so super involved it all really is. Anyhow, I think that it really bothered Marissa that I was teamed up with AB, and that's why she said, I don't want anything to do with the Summer Wells case. So that's how she played it off publicly. That's just my opinion. She pretended that she didn't want anything to do with it, but she really did. But she didn't want to because she didn't have me. And the second that she went out, she wanted to go to Tennessee, right? So she sprung it on me and she says, I'm going to go. And she always told me, I don't want anything to do with Summer Wells. That was always her thing. She didn't like the church. She said that the church freaked her out. She didn't like that and whatever. And she said, once you got weird churches involved, I'm out. She's like, and she goes, I just don't take to the case. I don't understand their lifestyle. I don't relate to basically she didn't feel connected or whatever, which I totally understand. I was like, that's fine. You don't need to. At the time, I believed her. I didn't really think she cared. But then when she decided to go on this excursion down there, she got greedy. And I think that she really did see that there was money to be made in Summer's case. And
you can tell that by that 45-second clip where she talks about the well drain.
For the shit that I know. I know things that she said to me when I would cover Summer. She didn't care about her when shit was going on, and when I would talk to her about what was going on with Summer's case and what the latest, she didn't give a fuck. No one will ever tell me that she cares about Summer.
Yeah, she didn't even really try to introduce it until, I don't know, well, a while back she was in my inbox as the potato crackers, but
I would never even say that if she wasn't acting like she is now. Jody, she's taking my words, everything that I've ever said,
and saying she's miraculously found them, said them, like Jen and Prayer Garden on Demand.
It's like I'm listening to
yourself.
Always.
Yeah.
It's like I'm listening to everything I told her throughout this. All she knows is what I told her. That's all she knows. And then she gets all kinds of shit wrong. I'm like, oh my god. But
welcome to my world, Tiffany.
Thing is, listen, I don't wish bad on her. I don't wish bad on anybody. I don't put that negative out because it comes back to you. So I just go with the flow, right? I try not to worry about it. You can't control it. You're not going to change anybody. You know what I mean? So I don't really get too crazy about it. I just whatever. I get upset sometimes, but I usually don't say much.
Well, do you want to do a pre-planned live tomorrow?
Yeah, you can.
Today, rather, because I got all the time in the world today.
What do you mean, in the morning or right now?
I mean, once news of this breaks. So, once it comes out good or whatever,
yeah, I want to see when this.
But if you go ahead and put up a thing, eyes will be more on it, and they'll set reminders. So if you want to set.
Think about this for a second. It's totally up to you, but you're smart, and I know that this is probably going to light a fucking fire into your ass. Do what you normally do, and don't change anything about the way that you move, and don't jump on it right. I don't think you should jump on it right away.
Well, right now it wouldn't be odd for me and you right now if you went onto your Facebook or your thing, right? Because word's not really spread yet, has it? No, if you went right now and said Tiffany Marie with guest JODIESUE at such and such time today, already have it planned before, then it wouldn't look weird. And I could do a live in there somewhere on my own, so it wouldn't,
You want me to set one up, you mean, for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like a ticker? Yeah, I could do that. What do you want me to call it? I'll make it pretty. I'll put a picture of you in summer. Let me make one on my Canva, and I'll make a pretty thumbnail for it.
Yeah, I mean, and then just put it up as taken, whatever title you want to use, I don't care.
Yeah, see what people, I don't usually set up tickers, so usually I just pop my lives on, but I wonder if I can close the chat so I don't get fucking trolls in there all night. Yeah, I'll set up a stream. I can't believe it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Holy shit. I was
going to go live before I was talking to you.
It was way earlier. I was like, you want me to go live right now? Because I was like thinking it was like 11. It's 2 o'clock. Holy shit. I need to get my life in order. The rest of the world is sleeping. I'm out here smoking a cigarette, like yapping away. My knee.
I'm up all night. Her blood pressure was acting weird, so I'm going to be sitting here stressed the fuck out all night.
Is she okay?
She's all right. She's her gallbladder. They think other things are going on.
Gallbladder. All right. I don't know, like,
and they ulcers because of her dad, obviously, and and the shit we've been through. But then they were thinking they wanted further tests. But that surgeon yesterday, look, I can't tell you how pissed the hospital was tonight. What went on with that surgeon yesterday?
I'm not trying to be dealing with this fucking bullshit, man. Like, you have a life.
Hell, I can't even. It's like I want my kid back in. I literally had to worry about her life being taken out of there by somebody with fake fucking credentials that gets it by the right time.
I know. Yeah, don't let anybody cut her open unless they know what's going on.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Do they know? It's her gallbladder for sure?
What?
Do they know it's her gallbladder for sure?
Oh yeah, they know it's her gallbladder, but they also. There's stuff going on as far as
well, maybe they might find something.
They think maybe an infection or something too.
Yeah.
What the hell? Is that what everybody's been running over all day? God, thank you for getting that out of the road. It's been driving me crazy.
I heard you talking about that on live.
It's somebody's whole ass truck bed, Tiffany.
I knew exactly the noise you were talking about too.
Tailgate.
I know exactly what you meant when you said
the insert to a tailgate, like the rubberized piece inside of a truck bed? That's what the hell this is, and my kid just brought it in.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
This is I wonder what kind of truck that's too. It's a pretty nice truck. It looks like it was well cared for. I don't know. I gotta
set up my, let me go set up. I just came upstairs. Let me go set up the stream. I hope I'm not gonna have one tomorrow. I'll be so mad.
My legs are my strongest suit, and my
the weather's all fucked up. Some effects they had all the time.
I don't know. It cut off on her, and because internet, I guess, when the storm's moving in. And then when it come back up with internet, now it's doing a stupid beeping, like it's still lost signal. It's driving me insane.
I have to make a thumbnail before.
So there, the McDonough guy, the cold case guy, he's releasing Hunter's whole interview unedited, where Hunter mentions there was an Andrew or an A-name or Andy up there touching little kids on the property, and he's the one selling the meth and the lot. So yeah, hell's gonna break loose, kids. So I'm gonna need you around. Tomorrow to make sure your sister stays shielded from it.
Unbelievable.
Keep her distracted so she don't see her here online. And you know that Keys just doxed us again, so people could literally, like Gigi and all them are fucking local, drive by here and I'm so fucking done with it, dude.
So you want to keep this one?
Well,
make a pretty good wall piece.
Sure, that's just what I want on the wall when I can finally move somewhere.
I'm gonna set it back next to something else and pick back up.
Well, Mother, I don't want that. You want it somewhere we seen that? You can probably sit up in the ditch or some mailbox, or somebody else is gonna take it besides who owns it.
Maybe I'll use this one.
I don't know about what lost.
Pictures of summer all around, and I'll put you on.
Put it out here against the brick wall.
I love making thumbnails.
Trust me, it started before the feds were here. They were running that shit over. Even Tiffany heard it on live. You could hear it on live being run over. The feds even, did you see him out here before I talked to you? And they were like, they got run over really good once. And they were like, what the? And I was like, man, I don't know. Somebody's dropped something in the road. And they're like, damn. I was like, I don't know what it is, guys. It's been driving me crazy for about 30 minutes now.
That's so funny.
I made the grip. I can't break it.
Jody, I came on. They've got to find this baby.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm hoping.
Where is she? Where did they put her?
I don't know, Tiffany. And I don't honestly know that they've done anything, but, I mean, they can't be going to this much motherfucking effort if they didn't do something. Look at what they're doing, Tiffany.
I completely agree.
You don't go to it's just like YouTube with that fundraiser. You don't go to the effort they went to terrorize me because you lost a few bucks. Just like the same thing with Candace and Dawn. You don't go to the effort to set up people like they did Dudley, me, Fred, if you're not up to something. Or hiding something. You know?
I have always believed that they've been hiding, not so much Dawn, but Candace and her mother.
I really wonder if they are not all working in some sort of tag team. I wonder if Dawn and Candace have found the right predators, Tiffany. Did you watch my video the other night where my son and I, well, yesterday wasn't it, bud? Because we came back from the hospital yesterday when I had thought on the interstate when I was pissed. And I was like, whoa, hold up. What if the crime is them actually hiding whatever they've done to Rose and they didn't, but they're trying to keep it from, you know, whatever happened to fucking Rose.
Well, the thing is,
and what if they're working as the rare husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend do it?
If you go back on my channel to the very beginning, I did a live on Rose this summer. It was in the very beginning of the case, and that was the biggest thing for me.
Do you have timelines and things like that, and the states people were supposedly in statements for Rose?
Do I have a timeline on Rose?
Yeah, you have statements, timelines, anything like that?
I mean, yeah, I could easily. You want me to give you one? Is that what you're saying? You want to look at the timeline?
Well, I'm trying. I'm going to start digging there next.
Well, listen. Common denominator, in my opinion, when it comes to Rose.
Well, I know they lied to me about Rose.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it has me thinking since yesterday, for sure. And I would be a complete outsider on that one, unlike the summer thing, but I could at least do some of something, you know, because of what they've said to me personally and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So, it's so fucked up being...
It is for two females from the same bloodline, the maternal side, okay?
But think about the environment. But think about it, like, most of missing children, murders, things like that happen in environments like this, from families like this, and the whole bloodline for several generations is the same type of shit. So when you're living in the same shit, honestly, they'd have a higher percentage. However, because of the weird shit they've told me, I have doubts about Rose. Now Summer's missing. I do, like you, find that more of a fucking coincidence. I don't find it. And now what they're doing is making me doubt, you know, Rose just being a coincidence. You know, obviously.
Rose is a coincidence, yeah.
I don't think so anymore. I mean, why would Grandis keep staying around some dude she can't stand? And if it's just how she could find a million places to park that camper. Also, her and her girlfriend broke up as she started hanging around Candace and Dawn more for some reason. In the past couple of years, she's kind of remained single.
Well, look at her.
And, well, her and that girlfriend's still talking. The girlfriend's been part of this, too, in the background, I believe. I mean, I think she called...
Which girlfriend are you talking about? Which...
I want to say it's the one at first they were mentioning as a family friend, but it was actually Grandis's ex-girlfriend for like 2 decades.
She was the one that called. Is that the one that called and said that she was talking to Grandis? Or are you talking about Rose Meyer?
Maybe.
The one that came from Wisconsin after Summer disappeared? Yeah,
but her and Grandis were supposedly friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually, I believe, Grandis' ex-girlfriend.
Well, yeah, I always, AP called her out a bunch of times. I called her out a couple times. Then she disappeared.
But have you seen, somebody sent me something earlier while we were at the hospital, and I didn't get to respond to them. But there is a fake GoFundMe up right now for...
what's it about?
I guess raising money, and there's no way to get a hold of Rose to let her know that there's a fake GoFundMe up so she can shut it down. But it is under Rose Meyer, but it is not Rose. Somebody's got a fake fucking GoFundMe up right now.
Does it say Jan Vandermeer? Or
it literally says Rosie or Rose whatever Meyer.
Okay, I'll have to go look.
Hold on, I'll swap over and I'll send you the screenshots I got of it.
Alright.
Let me see here.
Well, Rose Meyer, I know you can find her on Facebook. She's a lunatic, though.
Let me see. This person says, I've got pictures of her and her daughter and mother, all named Rose. The Rose Meyer 2013 is the one who was a manager for dollar stores, the same time Candace Hare was manager. Rose Meyer's daughter on Facebook, so you can verify yourself. Rose Meyer's not on any social media, so she would probably never know her name was being used for calling on GoFundMe. Well, Rose and the Griffin in our case don't really claim to know anything about Rose because it's forwarded back to Candace. Questioned about it by a reporter, you can't get away from it fast enough. And see, that's the thing, like, you know, you gotta think, there's a sister named that, there's this, there's that, right? But, you know, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But, now they have, for some reason, unsent the GoFundMe link, but...
I forgot. Just keep it in your back pocket. Benny asked Don about the creek today. And I thought it was interesting because Don said that the creek was real low and it hadn't rained, and it didn't rain for 30 days after Summer disappeared, and there was barely any water in it.
Yeah.
And Candace is like, well, she wasn't wet. She wasn't wet.
No, it rained two nights before. Summer went missing.
The night before.
Or the night before, yeah. And it was pretty cold, but
did the lightning video with Summer.
But when I got in the creek